or if the child frequently rubs the eyes or blinks so hard, these are indications there is something wrong.
Hi everyone, welcome back to Ask Me Doctor Season 2, a video series for you parents to learn more about your children's health. I'm Hazel from motherhood.com.my. Eyes and vision are one of the most critical part in a child's development. By having regular visit to your eye care provider, you get to know about your children's eye health. Today, we are very fortunate to have Dr. Fiona Chew with us to understand more about your children's eye health. Hello, Dr. Fiona.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Fiona.
Thanks for inviting me. What would you like to know about the children's eye?
Now, first of all, can we start with the first question? What are the common eye issues among children?
Well, children are very interesting because they don't really complain, but they have a few common eye problems. The first would be refractive error, that means short-sightedness, long-sightedness, astigmatism. Second would be things like lazy eye. Third would be things like squint. Fourth would be infection, tearing, or even droopy eyelids.
What are the factors that will lead to these eye issues?
Well, eye issues actually depends on what the cause is. Like if you're talking about refractive error, could be due to, some are hereditary, some are actually due to the digital devices which are giving them, like computer, handphones and all. If we're talking about lazy eyes, it could be something obstructing the vision from birth. If talking about squint, could be due to congenital causes or other causes. So it basically depends on which condition you're talking about.
Our next question. Do the blue lights from digital devices affect my children's eyes?
Well, if we talk about blue light, let's have a look at sunlight first. Sunlight is made up of 7 colors and one of it is blue light. Now I know there's a lot of advertisements going, oh, blue light, wear it, protect your eyes, blah blah blah. But in actual fact, children's eyes are still developing and they need all the 7 rays, including the blue light. And studies have shown it is sometimes the lack of this blue light which causes things like short-sightedness or astigmatism. So for children, it's not so much of the blue light problem but more digital devices exposure problem. So blue ray per se does not really affect the eye, but it's more digital device exposure.
Now you mentioned about digital devices. I'm sure a lot of parents are quite guilty about it, but we have no choice sometimes, you know. So that leads to our next question. What can I do to protect my child's eyesight?
Well, first of all, if the child has to see digital devices, example now in MCO for online learning, they can practice something called healthy eye habits. Healthy eye habits means, number one, after every 20 minutes of studying of online class, you have to look at something far, preferably 20 feet, but you don't really need to measure 20 feet as long as it's far, just to relax the eye muscles for about 20 seconds before continuing the work. That's the 20-20-20 rule. Number 2, limit digital devices. And this limitation comes according to the child's age. Less than 3 years of age, I don't recommend any digital device exposure. That means no phone, no TV. After 3 years, maybe less than 7, you can give them, they can see a bit of the digital devices, but no more than 1 hour a day. But after that, maximum is 2 hours maximum per day. Obviously, after you've practiced your healthy eye habits, you would like to have enough sleep, enough exercise, eat properly. Also, they need to practice healthy diet. That means healthy diet doesn't mean eating supplements. It actually means having a balanced diet, eating enough fresh fruits, vegetables, balanced portions of everything. Also, most important is that we should be a good example for our child. No point telling them, don't play handphone, don't play TV when we are sitting right in front of them playing our digital devices.
Our next question, what are the signs if my child has eye problem?
Well, for children with eye problems, it's a bit challenging because the child doesn't come and tell you they actually have eye problems. But what we parents can do is observe the child. Are they peering like doing this when they're looking at the TV? Do they bring their books very close to the face when they're trying to study? Do the teachers complain, oh, your child doesn't pay attention? Or do they have problems copying notes, reading, writing? They refuse to look at the notes. Or also we can see if they start trying to close one eye in bright light, that could be a hint of a squint. Or if they start tilting their head or having abnormal head movements, that means they like to turn right or left when they're seeing certain objects. Or if the child frequently rubs the eyes or blinks so hard, these are indications there is something wrong. The child usually will not tell you they see double, they see blur, they will just pretend not to see it. or they'll just act disinterested, or they just don't want to study. So usually we must be very, very sensitive when children are doing that, especially if the children are doing slow at school, or teacher is complaining they are not focusing. We should be very alert to bring them for a checkup just to make sure everything is all right.
I think you mentioned a very important point, which is children won't be able to tell you, I can't see from which distance, but all these are the signs that it shows that there is
we need to help them, assist them in that.
Right. Okay, next question. At what age children can start wearing glasses or lenses? Is there any minimum age?
Well, actually for glasses and lenses, there's a misconception that glasses and lenses are for bigger children. Actually, even for babies when they're born, if they have a condition which makes it necessary for them to wear glasses, glasses can be prescribed as long as they have the indication.
Now our last question is, what are the important nutrients for good eye health?
For good eye health, it's important to have a balanced diet. They must have enough antioxidants. Avoid junk food, no junk food, okay? Have enough water to keep the eyes hydrated. Good vitamins would be vitamin C, vitamin E, zinc, and even the pigmented carotenoids such as lutein and zeaxanthin. Don't need to buy specific supplements, however, just make sure the child has enough fresh fruits and vegetables.
Thank you very much, Dr. Fiona, for answering our questions today.
Okay, thank you.
Also, thank you Similac Game Plus Go for sponsoring this video. To redeem your free sample, log on to abertnutrition.com.my today. For more videos about children's health, stay tuned for the upcoming videos on Ask Me Doctor. Thank you for watching our video. I'm Hazel.
I'm Dr. Fiona.
This is motherhood.com.my. Bye!